Hi, this video is about what is co-writing? How does it work and how is it part of our programs? So my name is Kathy Mazak. I'm the creator of the Navigate program. And I would want to say about maybe even 3 whole years ago, I started testing a thing that I saw happening in the online business space called co-working. And that led me to try this co-writing thing that we now have as a really helpful part of our programs. So, what is it? Well, co writing is when we get on a Zoom meeting, we stay muted, and for 1 hour, we write. So, the way that this works is that it helps you to do a few things that we're trying to develop in you, especially in our Navigate program. So, one thing is to be able to make a date with your writing and keep that date. That's actually the first milestone in our Navigate program. And maybe you've tried before a bunch of times to you put writing on your calendar, but then you just kind of roll over that writing time with other urgent things that come up. When you have an actual co-writing meeting when available to you and scheduled, where you come and there's other people there, it makes it a little bit easier, although not with a ton of pressure, to show up and actually honor that writing time. And that ability to do that, show up and honor the writing time, is a muscle that you kind of build. It's a practice that you are developing throughout your year in the Navigate program. So how it works is just simply that you join our always open Zoom co-writing room at whatever time you want. You can go and negotiate a time with a friend, or we have 6 scheduled times every weekday. Those times are 6 o'clock a.m., 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. Eastern. Now, some of those times are monitored or hosted, we like to say, by a member of our community. We call them Momentum Mentors, and they're experienced members of our programs, or by a coach. And then some of them are not. We call them community-led sessions, but they are all scheduled. So it is a real thing that we do on a schedule. So what you'll do in the beginning, especially of our Navigate program, is you'll look at those times and you're going to choose 1 or 2 per week. We do not teach a write every day method. However, you can absolutely choose times and join every day. However, that's not the method that we teach, or that's not the pressure that I want you to feel. So you join our Zoom link during the co-writing time, or the other thing people do is they find friends inside of our Slack community, and you meet outside of one of those times, right? So that resource is open to you. But if you're coming at one of the scheduled times, then you log in, you show up for the Zoom meeting, you stay muted. Everybody stays muted the whole time. You can put your camera on or not, depends what you choose to do. And you put your goals for your writing session in the chat. So if the session is hosted, then often the host will welcome you to the meeting via chat, and will say hey, what are your goals for this session? And then everybody will kind of be heads down writing. We have an Excel spreadsheet that we use where you can write your goals and kind of track your own progress. This also helps us to see how well attended the different sessions are. And for example, there's definitely times of the academic year where attendance to the co-writing room falls down and then comes back up. And that's the ebbs and flows that we teach you all about how to navigate in Navigate. So anyway, you put your goals in the chat, and then you just get to work. And it helps to have other people there working with you, alongside you. At the end of the session, about 10 minutes to the end, the host will often ask, how did it go? Did you meet your goal? And then you start to get to know people if you start to go to a regular time, you'll start to get to know people inside of those meetings and kind of expect them to come, and you'll know, you'll know who's going to be there, and you'll feel excited to see those people, even though you never talk, right? Actually talk. So it's kind of amazing. We actually call them soaring sessions because it does help you to kind of get that feeling of energy and drive that sometimes we feel like that we lack, right? And that can really be helpful in making your writing session impactful. So that's co-writing. That's why we do it. That's how we do it. And if you have any more questions, just reach out to us and let us know. We've found co-writing to be a really effective tool in helping you to make a date and keep a date with your writing and help you to create that soaring feeling or that feeling of flow during your writing practice. So we can't wait to see you inside a session.